act like you're enjoying this. Nobody needs to know you're dying inside, just quietly dying. She has her phone on. Is that a bad sign? That's a great dress, huh? Poor Al. He has to carry the whole thing.
They're just passerbys.
I do.
You're my best friend and travel buddy, and I consider myself lucky to know you and be your co-pilot of this story. You are smart, beautiful, hardworking, and funny, and I promise to always remind you of how much I love you. I vow to support you through your stressful times and happy, silly times and sickness, and most importantly, until death do us part. Adventure is out there. Let's go right ours.
I got a little carried away from work. So. Dave, I never thought this day would come. Not that you wouldn't ask me. I just never saw myself as the married couple. Subconsciously, I guess I didn't think a person like you existed. I look at our life we have created and often say to myself, this is too good to be true. I'm so lucky I get to live my life every day inside my own fairy tale. You make me so incredibly happy. I'm so glad I took that step outside of my comfort zone and messaged you the most heartfelt, creative thing I could ever say. Hey. Up until you came into my life 2.5 years ago, I didn't feel complete. I do now. In our time together, we have been through more than many people will experience in a lifetime. We have traveled and explored, celebrated new love, and mourned the loss of those we already love. Gained 2 amazing nephews, we have overcome illness, changed our sense of normalcy, completed multiple moves, and even achieved milestones during a pandemic nonetheless, such as finishing school, getting a new job, and buying our first home. James, I don't know how, but you know exactly what I'm thinking before I say it. You know my needs even before I do myself. Just waking up to you each day, I know everything is going to be okay. You are my definition of home and my sense of security. I love your little reminders that I am loved, special, and beautiful. You make me comfortable in my own skin and know that it's okay not to have all the answers all the time. Together we can face anything that comes our way. Thank you for providing the calm and balance I need in my life. Your endless support, encouragement, and willingness to help has carried me through the hard days. Your smiles, love, hugs, and laughter make the good days all the better. You truly do make me the best version of myself. I love that we can do absolutely everything or nothing at all, and you be just content in each other's company. I think that really says a lot about our relationship. As I stand here today, I'm overcome with all the memories we have created. I smile as I think of all the memories that we have yet to create. I cannot wait to continue experiences and so many new firsts with you. This is my commitment to you. I promise to live my life to the fullest. You will always by my side. I promise to laugh often, even if it's just at my own jokes, because I'm faithfully funny. And I promise to always love you more than I did the day before, and never end the day angry. I will never take a single moment of our lives for granted. I couldn't live this crazy life without you. You are my whole world. You are and always will be my greatest gift.
Nice job. I talked to James yesterday and I said, James, hers is a lot longer. And I said, you want to do it a little longer? And he said, no, that's typical of our relationship.
I'm a writer.
You know what? You should write it. Everyone. We have among them always the one that is most precious to us. May your rings be from this day forward your most precious and treasured adornment. May the love that they symbolize you to the end of your days, your most precious possession. Now, James, bring on fingers and destiny. Justice is perfect.
Justice is perfect.
Is without end.
Is without end.
My love for you.
I love you.
With eternity.
Without end. My love for you.
go to the beach, each, let's go get a wave. They say what they gonna say. Have a drink, clink, found a Bud Light. Bad bitch like me, it's hard to come by. The Patron, let's go get it down. The sound, yes, I'm in the zone. Is it 2, 3? Leave a good tip. I'ma blow all of my money and don't give two
I'm on the floor, floor. I love to dance, so give me more, more. Till I can't stand, get on the floor, floor. Like it's your last chance. If you want more, more, then here I am. Starships were meant to fly. Hands up and touch the sky. Can't stop, 'cause we're so high. Let's do this one more time. Starships were meant to fly. Hands up and touch the sky.
Let's get right into that first dance.
It's okay. I don't know if I can dance like this.
Sorry about that.
It'll be okay. What's happening?
No, I don't know what happened. There we go.
How long will I love you? As long as stars are above you. Longer if I can. How long will I need you? As long as the seasons meet to follow that plan. How long will I be with you? As long as the sea is bound to washing on the sand. How long will I want you? As long as you want me to. And long goodbye far. How long will I hold you? As long as your father told you. As long as you are. How long will I give to you? As long as I live to you. However long you say. How long will I love you? As long as stars are above you. No longer if I may.
Alright. And James, if you will step aside.
Pose picture?
Underneath the chandelier,
It's fine. We'll just skip the dances.
drop the chandelier.
Yes.
Alright.
Like pretend as if you're dancing.
Yeah, nice. That looks sweet. More smiling. Excellent. Yeah.
Alright. James, you'll step aside and walk around. Come dance to the
Sorry, I'm
daughter.
not very mobile.
Yeah, that's fine. We don't have to.
Takes a minute to reset for some reason.
Al, Jess, look this way.
Mama's looks, Mama's eyes, her old name's fight inside. Stubborn heart, gypsy soul. Tell me where does the time go? my daughter, spin around under the lights, 'cause I'm just a father making the most of this moment in time before she lets me go. I'll hold her close, caught in this race against time. Right now all I want is to dance with my daughter tonight. Greatest gift in the world is a new baby girl. Feels like God took a chance, placing her here in my hands. Gonna dance with my daughter, spin her around under the lights, 'cause I'm just a father making the most of this moment in time before she lets me go. I'll hold her close, caught in this race against time. Right now all I want is to dance with my daughter tonight. And dance with my daughter, spin her around under the lights, 'cause I'm just a father making the most of this moment in time before she lets me go. I'll hold her close, caught in this race against time. Right now all I want is to dance with my daughter, sent straight from heaven, came down and I caught her. For now all I want is to dance with my daughter tonight. Oh, dance with my daughter tonight.
And James, if you'd like to escort Rose up to the dance floor, please. We'll probably pause. I don't know why. Maybe not.
There is a young cowboy who lives on the range. His horse and his cattle are his only companions. He works in the saddle and he sleeps in the canyon, waiting for summer, his pastures to change. And as the moon rises, he sits by his fire, thinking about women and glasses of beer, and closing his eyes as the doggies retire. He sings out a song which is soft but it's clear, as if maybe someone could hear. Good night, you moonlight ladies, rock-a-bye, sweet baby Jane. Deep greens and blues are the colors I choose. Won't you let me go down in my dreams and rock-a-bye, sweet baby James. Now the 1st of December was covered with snow, so was the turnpike from Stockbridge to Boston. Though the Berkshires seemed dreamlike on account of that frosting, with 10 miles behind me and 10,000 more to go. There's a song that they sing when they take to the highway, a song that they sing when they take to the sea. song that they sing of their home in the sky. Maybe you can believe it if it helps you to sleep. But singing works just fine for me. So good night, you moonlight ladies. Rock-a-bye, sweet baby Jane. Beet greens and blues are the colors I choose. Won't you let me go down in my dreams and rock-a-bye, sweet baby Jane.
Glorious bottle. All right, ready? Are we ready?
Ready. Ready.
So, just about 6 years ago, you stood by me as my maid of honor, and you gave quite the incredible and memorable toast. Not gonna lie, I was pretty nervous about what you were going to say that day. While you might be thinking the same thing, don't worry, we're all good. Your toast was perfect, and I don't know if you remember, but Dan and I do watch it quite frequently, and at one point you talked about how much you looked up to me, and how much you hoped you'd be lucky enough to become a wife someday. Well, now you are. It is really crazy to think how much you have changed and grown the past 6 years. You have discovered your new passion for teaching, obtained even more degrees and licenses, still getting straight A's in every single class. You traded your handcuffs for crayons. You traveled to Europe, to the Dominican Republic, California, Chicago, and probably a ton of other places I can't even remember. You got to celebrate the holidays in Disney World with your new family. You visited the ER a few times. You've gotten into concussions. You've gone to many sporting events, concerts, and Broadway shows. James, she must really love you, because the amount of time she made fun of me for liking Broadway. The fact that she goes to Broadway shows with you says a lot.
It's true.
You have become an amazing and crazy auntie to 2 great kids. You have learned to cook and bake gluten-free food. You purchased your first home, and you moved out of mom and dad's house. And of course, you met the love of your life. It is not a secret to anybody here that we did not always get along when we were younger. With very different personalities, very different interests, not to mention the size differences. It was pretty easy to butt heads. I'll just say, James, I really hope she's easier to share a bed with than I ever had to share a bed with. We certainly had some rough times, but we did always get through them. And as we have gotten older, I do believe we have gotten closer. And I think we have always been more similar than we thought. I can at least say we have great taste in men. James, when Jess first told me she met someone online, I did not have a lot of hope. I was very skeptical, and I did drill her with all the normal questions, asking all about you. And I was really worried that her heart would be broken. However, I could tell the way she spoke about you and your family, she knew from the very beginning she found the person. When we first met, I could tell instantly you would fit perfectly into our family. Not to mention when we went out to dinner, you and Dan ordered the exact same drink, meal, everything. You have the same aversion to mayo. I mean, the list goes on and on. Over the past 2 years, we have truly gotten to see how much you love to take care of Jess. And we'll do anything to make her happy. I have certainly heard quite a few yes dears and whatever you want, Jess, come out of your mouth the past 2.5 years. She can be quite a handful at times, but you have done a great job so far, and I am confident that you will continue to love and support her unconditionally and take care of her. I honestly have never seen her smile and laugh so much when she has been with you. James, I'm so happy you're finally part of our family. I'm excited to finally get a brother. And Luke officially gets his Uncle Jimmy. Jess, I'm so excited.
He's gonna be flipping cars.
Jess, I am very excited for you to start this exciting chapter of your life. I am so proud of all you have accomplished, and I know that you already are and going to be an amazing wife. So let's raise our glasses to Jess and James. May you love each other more every single day that you spend together.
Cheers. Nikki, great job.
Thanks.
Thank you. Now I get to follow you. That's
lucky for me, I guess.
Landry girls.
Yeah,
You like to
yeah,
write.
that'll work. From all the families, the Collins, Landry, Mullaney, all the work that went into this day, it really shows. Can you get anything better than a backyard wedding in your family home? I don't think so. This is a beautiful time with a great couple that we always knew from as soon as we met you that you'd be together. Even though James maybe took his time. I want to think the first family trip was New Hampshire, and at that point my brother had proposed to you already, calling dibs. But you held him off, which was very nice. He's still on deck. If things change, just know that he's available. I think you're good right now. But Luke says no. No, we loved you from the start. As soon as we met you, you almost didn't get your first date because we delayed James. April had sent him a text message inviting him out to breakfast. He had declined, and we showed up and took him out because that's what we do. We don't care what your response is, we just show up. And he was a trooper. He came out with us and tried to stall as much as he could, but eventually said, I have plans. He wouldn't admit to plans. But we didn't know you were actually dating until Facebook informed the family months later, which was a nice surprise. We were all proud and happy, but we didn't know it was you until we got to meet you a couple months later, which was great. We've shared vacations since then. I thought you were going to get engaged in San Diego. And then a year later, Chicago. She got a manicure.
I just found out about that.
On purpose. You showed up a day and a half early. I see her. I'm so happy. Let me see your hand. Great manicure. Something's missing. No ring. Nothing. But James always would keep things to himself. That's the way he is. But we knew it was coming eventually. And we were lucky enough, we thought it was going to be the Florida trip. And again, being James, he made sure that he threw everyone a curveball. And did it in the dining room just before we took off because he didn't want to lose a ring. He didn't want to be responsible. It was the last thing on his mind. And he said, you know, if I do it now, then it's on her. So, smart thinking. You guys are a great couple, a wonderful family. It's nice to have everyone together as much as we're able to, especially Luke. Yeah. Wyatt's sleeping. He would love to be here right now. Yeah, he's going to be here for the dance party later. That's the important part. So I just have a couple of remarks that I prepared.
Is that from
This is the
CVS?
receipt. No, this is the New Hampshire State Liquor Store receipt. So not what I want. I'm going to yield my time to Camille.
So, James and I met 23 years ago. It was June 7th, 1997. A great day. The day I was born. I don't remember too much about that day, but I have heard a few stories to help set the scene. It was a beautiful day in late spring. James is 9 years old, and baseball is his life. He was being coached by the best there was in the Quincy Youth Baseball program, Coach Kathy. She was strict. She had rules. She was not to be messed with. Those rules were, you have to sit on the bench in batting order. If you ask to play a position, you will not play that position. And do not spill her coffee. Most importantly, the team photo was mandatory. No excuses. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe there's even a quote that she didn't care if you died, she'd still prop you up for the photo anyways. Yes. 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 Well, guess who was born on team photo day? James. I'm sorry for ruining your 3rd grade team photo. But I'm pretty sure I made up for it that day just by being a girl. Growing up, James had raised me as his little brother. He even referred to me as the best little brother he never had. I earned this title because, since I was a girl, April had shared a room with me. Meaning that James got the best room in the house, the attic. You're welcome. I couldn't have asked for a better big brother. He coached me in basketball, taught me how to throw a football. Most importantly, he beat me up. James was never easy on me, which I appreciate. He taught me tough love, which is important because, as we know, love is not always easy. But somehow, you two make it look effortless.
Don't cry!
Jess, when we first met, I knew you were a part of the family. There is no doubt about it. And I'm happy to officially have you as a Mullaney. The joy that you bring to James is indescribable, and I've never seen him more happy than he is with you. So the next step in your venture together continues. My wish for you is for it to be filled with love, laughter, and a happily ever after.
So, with that said, Munch.
All right, take a little slice.
You
You can do a slice and a slice, so you can hold it together.
I need help!
I mean, like cardboard in here or something?
Woo! Put on the plate.
That's mine. How you doing?
Here we
Right?
Not so easy, is it?
Alright. Bride feeds the groom. Be careful, her dad will lick it off your face.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for